God. Ooh, boy. Well, good Sunday morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. That is always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here and let's wake up the football gods. You know, it sucked yesterday watching other teams playing in the playoffs and knowing that my team choked. Let's be clear. We're at home, going into the playoffs against a team that was deemed a lesser team. Great offense. Dak Prescott for a while there was an MVP candidate, and we choked. We choked. One and done. One and done. We were awful. And knowing that this weekend is divisional rounds, which we just can't seem to ever get to, knowing all that, it hurt. It hurt. But, I have never been an Aaron Rodgers fan, okay? To me, he is the ultimate diva. I think he is overrated. Yes, they won the Super Bowl. They won the Super Bowl with Mike McCarthy as the coach. And it's funny because they say, well, Mike McCarthy, you had Aaron Rodgers. And you only won one Super Bowl. You're not a good coach. Well, Matt LaFleur, you have Aaron Rodgers. You've been in the playoffs 3 straight years, 2 NFC championship games, and he ain't won the Super Bowl. And it is literally crazy to me. I'm going to have some fun this morning. Okay? Because when I woke up, I actually laid in bed a little bit later today, spent time with the lady, my wife and all that. But I got sent a text message this morning from a fellow YouTuber. And it was funny because he said, I love seeing supposedly Cowboy fans defending Aaron Rodgers. It's because of the weather. However, when the Cowboys played in a monsoon, it was, well, you're just making excuses for Dak. I remember that game in New England where the difference was pouring down rain, Dak Prescott, Tom Brady. Tom Brady wasn't exactly lighting up the scoreboard. But I remember New England blocking a punt, which put the ball basically like on the 25-yard line. That was the only touchdown that was scored. Only touchdown. And they said, well, Dak Prescott sucks. Can't beat New England. Can't beat Tom Brady. Well, it was the special teams that won that game. Tom Brady gets the credit. So, Troy Aikman said, basically, and I'm going to summarize this, that if you are one and done in the playoffs, if you can't make any noise in the playoffs, then you're no better than the Jets and the Jags. And we were the 3rd seed, playing at home against the 5th seed. Technically, if you say 3rd and 5th, there's only the 4th seed that's in between you. And we lost. That 5th seed goes out of their elements. Because in Cali, I don't think it's about 10 degrees in San Francisco. It's chilly, but it don't get that kind of cold. They go on the road after having a dogfight the week before and play against a rested Aaron Rodgers and crew, number 1 seed, and they put up 10 points. Now here's where it's funny. It's funny, but it's predictable. Last Sunday, when we lost, I immediately had people descend on me like cockroaches. Washington fans, Giant fans, Eagle fans, still, Philly 500, even yesterday, sending pictures of himself choking himself. Cowboys choke season. They went after me mercilessly. It got to the point where last night during my live stream, it was just like, okay, it was literally, this was what I played.
Enough fucking windows.
Timing people out left and right. Philadelphia, he got timed out like 4 or 5 times. I think Abe Shepard set the record at 6. And I had all these people that I've never seen before. Never seen. No picture in the just like a letter. Like a letter. So you know this is a fake account because they're not even man enough to say who they really are to come in and troll me. Right? And I have this one troll. I'm not even going to dignify his name because I know that's what he really wants. But this one troll that it's almost funny because he sends me emails. He will literally send me the same email because here at 9:14, he sent me this email, right? And then 9:15, he sent it again. And this just blows me away. Dude, are you really happy that another team lost? Wait. So all the abuse that I took this past week, that wasn't people enjoying another team's loss? Seriously? And trying to justify the Cowboys' loss so y'all don't look bad. Y'all should be ashamed of seeing the 49ers and Bengals advancing while y'all at home on the couch from last week instead of trying to down other teams just so you can get off the hook of being sorry and suck and one and done. Well, I got to tell you, because this person is an Atlanta Falcons fan. And when it comes to choking, I saw personally those guys choke in the Super Bowl and have been on a slow burn all the way down to the toilet. So your ass has been sitting on the couch since the middle of the season for years. I love it. I love it because you could look at it and say, well, Aaron Rodgers, his special teams let him down. They had a blocked field goal. They had a blocked punt that led to a touchdown. Can't blame it on Aaron Rodgers. Oh, so we have field goal kickers that miss kicks. We lose 2 or 3 games a season just because the kicker is missing kicks. Oh. I posted a video. Now, of course, this didn't lead any points to him. But at the end of the half, when Aaron Rodgers and crew had the ball down on their about 10-yard line, things that are called against Connor Williams and Tyler Badish, you know, some of them are kind of questionable on the center moving the ball just slightly where we get offsides. Okay, I get it. But I'm looking at a Packer offensive lineman with both hands around the guy. As Aaron Rodgers is scrambling, he's trying to back out and get to Aaron Rodgers, and he can't because the guy's bear hugging him. I posted it on Instagram and Twitter. Aaron Rodgers gets out, launches the ball down the field, and they get in the field goal range. It's just that the field goal got blocked. That could have been the difference of the game. Here's the thing. If that holding call is made, it's half the distance to the goal line. They're inside the 5-yard line now in bad weather on a game that is literally hinging on a score, which would be they'd be punting out of their end zone and giving San Francisco the ball probably at best case midfield or probably inside, in which case they can pop and get a field goal. And see, that is a game changer. That one no call still could have points off the board for the 49ers that could have been there and could have led to points being on for Green Bay. We always hear, well, stop putting it on the refs. Don't be in a position that the refs have to make the call. Well, here's the problem. If every time you have a good play, there's a call that brings it back, not much you can do about it. There's a big difference of Aaron Rodgers having the ball 1st and 10 with 30 seconds left on the 20-yard line of San Francisco, or 3rd down and 15 on your 4-yard line. It's 2 totally different games. And I find it funny how before the game, Aaron Rodgers, and we just had Aaron Rodgers. We had Aaron Rodgers, man, we win the Super Bowl every year. It's like, well, Aaron Rodgers got Aaron Rodgers, but he ain't win the Super Bowl every year. Matt LaFleur has Aaron Rodgers and not win the Super Bowl every year. They only scored 10 points at home. So, yes, I am enjoying the fact that Aaron Rodgers, this guy that we keep putting up here on the pedestal and saying, he's great. Understand, he ain't winning Super Bowls. And when all you people say, just trade Dak for Aaron Rodgers, first of all, you can't. You're not going to be able to do that. Second of all, you'll go through, just trade Dak for Russell Wilson. It's like, Russell Wilson, he ain't winning Super Bowls right now either without the number 1 rated defense, number 1 at taking the football away, and a great running back. It's not happening. And I'm not saying it to just say, well, actually I am. I'm enjoying I really am enjoying it. I really am. But I bring these points up because we as Cowboy fans don't look at the whole picture. We'll look at this and say, this same scenario right here, we'll be saying, Dak's not the guy. He's not the franchise quarterback that can overcome stuff. He didn't overcome it yesterday, did he? Did he overcome it? No. But we'll give him a pass. I just find it funny. Now, I just going to end this morning off here before I go in the workshop for a bit. We'll be live streaming the games. We'll be out here. Aaron Rodgers after the game, being asked if his future is in Green Bay. Let's just listen to this for a little bit because, well, I find it great.
And they brought up pressure. We ended up picking it up on 3rd down and probably had Allen on the deep end cut instead of 50-50 ball for Dante there. So disappointing way to end it for sure.
Matt Schneidman.
Aaron, how would you describe how you're feeling right now after what just happened?
Yeah, I mean a little numb for sure. Didn't think it was going to end like this. Disappointed in the offense. 10 points, obviously not enough. Our defense, man, played outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Special teams obviously hurt us. Taking points off the board, giving them points. But offensively, scoring 10 points, never good enough. Felt good about the first drive, went down, right down, scored. Had a good drive going the second drive, 4th turnover, and then just didn't put a whole lot together after that.
Ryan Wood.
Aaron, not to absolve the offense for the reasons you just said, but how much pressure does it put on either side of the ball, offense or defense, when the special teams continues to play like it has all season, including tonight?
Yeah, we just would like to play even, make some plays, kind of have a wash in the special teams is that'd be good. But, critical situations, we had, obviously some issues, but offensively, you score 10 points, you're not going to win a lot of those games.
You think?
Bill Huber.
Hey, Aaron, when we talked to you last year at this time, you called your future a beautiful mystery and all that. Where does your future stand?
I mean, I did not think we'd be talking about this after this game. But,
Oh, really?
Right.
I'm going to take some time and have conversations with the folks around here and then take some time away and make a decision. Obviously before free agency or anything kind of gets going on that front, but it's fresh right now. It's a little shocking for sure. Definitely haven't, was hoping to have, nice week after the NFC Championship to enjoy the lead up and then start contemplating some things. So I haven't even let the moment really sink in yet.
MK Burgess,
With that in mind, how much more does this feel, how do I phrase this, hurtful with this team compared to other teams? You mentioned that this year of football was your favorite year in all your 17 years. Why does this loss hurt more than the others?
Well, they all hurt. And each team has opportunity to make a run. I really felt like with Z coming back, with Whitney out there, with Jaw out there, and the possibility of Dave coming back, that we truly had a Super Bowl caliber team. In other years, it feels like sometimes you need things to go your way, but that didn't feel like this season. Felt like getting these guys back and the way we were playing on offense and the way we could play on defense with those guys. And obviously they played excellent tonight. You just felt like this was a team that could really win it and didn't need a bunch of things to go their way. We just needed to make the plays and in all three phases. And then one of the phases played excellent. We didn't have a great night, and obviously special teams didn't either.
You think?
Pete Doherty,
Hey, Aaron. You and the team have a big decision to make this offseason. Does the way this season ended and the last couple, does that affect your thinking at all?
Yeah, I mean, of course it does.
You think?
But, there's obviously a lot of decisions to be made. There's a lot of players that whose futures are up in the air. Definitely it'll be interesting to see which way some of those decisions go. And, but I'll have the conversations with Brian and, in the next week or so and get a little bit more clarity and think about my own future and how much longer I want to keep doing this.
Can I follow up? Is that the issue of how long you want to play, or is it still on the table to finish your career elsewhere?
Uh-oh.
It's tough to say at this point, Pete. I don't think it's fair to anybody or myself to really go down those paths at this point. It's disappointing, sad, and fresh. So I'll have conversations in the next week or so and, start to contemplate after that.
Steve McGargy,
All right, at what point did you know that you weren't going to have David blocking for you tonight? Just how much of an impact was that? I need played all the whole year without him, but you thought you were getting him back after Detroit, and then you don't have him tonight.
Yeah, I just don't think he was feeling great for whatever reason the week after Detroit during the off week. And we were hopeful, and I think Matt basically gave him all the way, till yesterday to try and go. But, he wanted to, mentally, but physically he just couldn't do it on his knee. So disappointing. I love him. He's such a great friend and great player, and felt amazing with him out there in Detroit. But, he couldn't do it physically. So that's why they pulled him.
Well,
Rob Domofsky,
Hey, Aaron, with the way it's set up here, with guys that have expiring contracts, the salary cap situation, do you still think it's possible to win a Super Bowl here, or was this kind of the last go at it?
Yeah, I don't know, Rob. I mean, that's a fair question. Definitely one I've thought about. But, there are a lot of decisions to be made, and, key players, a lot of guys who played tonight, Brad Z coming back, Whitney coming back from a torn bicep. It's incredible. The contributions we got from Dennis Kelly were outstanding. Obviously, Devontae is the best receiver in the league, and he's free agent, although they could obviously tag him. Alan Lazard, Robert Tunyon, so many guys' contracts are up or on the brink or salary cap stuff. So a lot of decisions to be made. I don't want to be a part of a rebuild if I'm going to keep playing. So a lot of decisions, in the next couple months.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything?
Well, alrighty. So that's Aaron Rodgers basically saying he's going to take some time and figure out if he is going to come back to Green Bay or not. It's funny how he is right there. Remember when he played the Bears and he's screaming, "I still own you. I still own you. Discount, double check." Yeah. Huh. If you're going to talk the talk, then be prepared to walk the walk. I'm Mark Holmes, and hope you guys join us for our live stream at 3 o'clock starting today. We'll be watching Tampa Bay versus the Rams and see what teams will be standing after the day as we end up heading for championship weekend next weekend. Hope you guys have a great time, and definitely check out my other channel, Jobu's Day Job, where that's where I've actually got my new CNC machine, and we've been doing some really cool stuff in there. We're just learning how to use it. We're going to be doing a bunch of new products and things that you guys want. These butcher blocks, I think, are going to be off the chains. But what we're going to be able to do is we'll be able to customize your butcher block. So one side you can put on there anything that you want, any logo or whatever. The other side you end up using for cutting. So we're going to be playing with this. I'm waiting for the color and for the epoxy to get here today, so that way I can start actually filling in. I'm going to try and do some really cool stuff. I think you guys will enjoy it. If nothing else, come in and watch it, because it is truly amazing seeing these things come to life, where this machine is just literally taking a picture and drawing it out. So with that being said, you know how we roll. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report.